From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher in this game, Shane McClanahan. What's the word on him?
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Late on that fastball.
No ball, 1 strike. One, two.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now it's Alex Bregman. McClanahan, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1-1.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Inside, 2-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Come on, Sugar Shane.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Raffy coming to the plate now.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Tropicana Field. And starting in this one, Garrett Crochet.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Full count.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Lau at the plate. And that's
Ball
downstairs. And that's ball one. Crochet, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Next offering is down low.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Next offering is downstairs. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and hitters are getting looked.
And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well. Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. There's a strike. This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab for the second out. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Well, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing. But that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Come on, Josh.
That one blasted deep to right. Abreu going back. And it's off the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next to hit, Danny Jansen. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. This one in the air. Casas makes the catch, and that's the inning. Rays get an RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back now in Tampa Bay. New inning getting started. Now batting Tristan Casas. McClanahan back to work. That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with.
And that's their first base runner of the game. Here's Trevor Story. And misses inside. The lefty, the 1-0. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
Tying run is at first as the Rays try and punch back down a run.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. The one thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Ball.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball.
Not giving
no
him a pitch
strike.
to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Ball to strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. And that misses. The count now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Chases that one out of the zone. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. First pitch misses. Two outs. Outside with a breaking ball.
No, he's really working him away this
No
at bat.
strike.
Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Christopher Morel. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. That one missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. And he chases that one. And that's the first out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. Fastball for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Base knock right field. Man at first with 1 gone. Now the left fielder, Richie Palacios. Check on the runner. Caballero dives back in safely. That clips the corner. Caballero stands at first with 1 out. And that one almost hit him.
Ball. Hey. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Johnny DeLuca will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 left for Tampa. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Next one in the dirt.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, You really have to change
Ball
your
two.
approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get
2-2.
thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Swung on, belted. Ranging back. It's off the top of the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. First
Inside.
pitch just misses. And that drops in for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball, right field. Lowe has it sized up. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Now batting Jarren Duran.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. The
That's the
changeup
ball.
missing. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That's outside. And that's ball 1.
1-1.
Runner at third, 2 away. Now a fly ball to right center. DeLuca sizes this one up. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Yandy Diaz now. That is upstairs for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he left that changeup
1 ball,
up.
1 strike.
Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And it's 1-2. And a good eye there. That missed by a lot. Full count now. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Loud in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rafaela on the move. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And here is Junior Caminero. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rafaela makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Start of the fourth. Here's Rafael Devers. Devers, an all-star a season ago, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
What do you got?
Tried to check his swing there, appealed to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. And a foul ball. Next
Ball
offering is down low.
1-2.
That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground to second in plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch inside. 1-1.
1-1.
That clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-2. Slider misses outside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. Strikeout number 8. Here's Story now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fastball for a strike at 95.
0-1. Ball outside.
Swings and chases a low one there.
1-2.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing for Boston. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom 4. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, called strike.
0-2.
Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Danny Jansen to hit here. First time up was a pop out. That one fouled hard the other way. And that one is downstairs. And 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. 2 down, bases empty. Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. Struck out swinging his first time. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Casas makes the play, and it's out number 3. Down in order go the Rays, but they're on top 1-0. Back now in Tampa Bay. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. McClanahan back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And that just misses.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Now at the plate, Wilyer Abreu. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball, 1 strike.
The Rays up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fought off foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a curveball is just outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Wong
One
takes a ball
no
as he
strike.
stands in for the second time. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's in there. And a count 2-1.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looking
Two
sharp,
balls,
just a strike
two
away
strikes.
from 5 shutout innings.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side for the third time today. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Jose Caballero. The shortstop takes the ball.
No.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the
2-1.
gun. And that's in there at the knees. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
At the plate, Richie Palacios. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
One
Good
ball,
late
one strike.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. And the first pitch
down.
misses for ball 1.
Ball 2.
And a big swing and a miss.
Ooh,
2 balls,
Baia.
1 strike.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That one ripped but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And it remains 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. Rays held in check here, but they still lead it 1-0. And we're back. Top 6. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Right
That's
through there for a
strike.
strike.
And I would say that
0-1.
most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't. Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Back to the top of the order now. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox.
Ball.
First offering, and it just misses. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in on a dive. There goes the runner. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Not
1-1.
even close there. And the count even 1-1. Rafaela, the lead runner at second. Duran on at first with nobody out. And fouled off. And Sugar Shane McClanahan gets his second strikeout of the game.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Now it's Devers at the plate. That
That's
one
a
way
ball.
inside. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And it's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Runners at first and second with one gone. And a swing and a miss. And the whiffs just keep on coming. He's up to 14 now. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Bird. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Casas
No ball.
swings through
One
it for
strike.
strike 1. Runner edges away at second. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Man, he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
That just misses, and the count 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Well, we go bottom 6. Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. Check swing, no appeal. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Greg Weiser preparing to come on if needed. Bernardino also throwing. And the 1-0. And there's a ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one ripped right center field. This one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Garrett Crochet is done. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Brennan Bernardino.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Lau, 1 for 2. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Man at second. And that one off the outside edge. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Way outside, and now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
The 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one not close. Yeah, the count 1-2. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Two on, 1 out. Josh Lowe, the next to hit. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Runners are at the corners, one away. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike two.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Now that's smacked to right center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Swing and a foul out of play. Caminero at second, low, over at first with one away. Next offering is downstairs.
Could use a ground ball
one
here.
strike.
Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Outside low, 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. That one fouled off. 2-2. Stays alive. And a curve is down and in.
Full count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Christopher Morel. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Garrett Clevenger.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's Trevor Story now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. Called strike right there.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Digging in, Masataka Yoshida. Clevenger in his 4th year, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Check swing, called strike. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Drew Rasmussen getting ready to go. Uceta also getting ready. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Inside, ball 1. Two down, nobody on. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner, and a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one misses, and the count is even, 2-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Jansen Fields fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Greg Weissert.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jose Caballero.
Let's go, Rays.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. To first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Weissert throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. Not close, and it deflects away. And the runner holds. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
Strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Weiser throws over. Palacios back on a dive. Left field, way back there. That ball's carrying. Out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And they add a pair. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Off the mark there. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
On the ground right side. Bregman slings to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Brandon Lau. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. That one is gone. He shoots one out to right. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 5-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Greg Weiser departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Righty reliever out of the pen, Josh Winkowski.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 outs, nobody on. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Ripped to short. Story sends it over to first. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Drew Rasmussen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the catcher to hit, Connor Wong. In there at the knees, 0-1. Movement in the bullpen, Manuel Rodriguez. Warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one out now. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Rafaela in the box again, takes a strike. The Rays leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. Lifted in the air, out to left. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
2 down, bases empty. And now Jarren Duran. This one lifted in the air, left field. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back now in Tampa Bay, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these
ball,
Rays,
no
digging
strike.
into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
That's
Ball
down
2.
and in. A slider missed.
2-2.
Justin Wilson is forced to the mound after the injury.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Danny Jansen next to hit for the Rays. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1 strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a pop up. Wilson settles underneath it. And there's 1 down. And now the DH, Christopher Morel. 0 for 3 in this one. Now snap throw to first.
No, he's
Low,
in there.
back in on a dive. Runner on the move. And first offering is fouled off. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Throw, save.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
One out and a runner at second. That's inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. There's a strike.
0-1.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. The Rays strand just the one as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here at Tropicana Field, here's Alex Bregman. Rasmussen back to work.
That's a
That
ball.
one's upstairs, ball one. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Number 70 appears to be getting loose. Number 48 warming up as well. Not close with that one, and the count is 2-0. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Devers now 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the ninth. And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a foul straight back. To the right side, and it goes just foul. Got him looking. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Last out for the Red Sox in this one. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Red Sox down to their final strike.
Ball.
That's too low. And the count is 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's ripped. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. The
Ball.
shortstop takes the ball. And another ball.
Ball, too high.
So now
Ball
2
four.
on
Take your base.
and 2 outs.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball.
One.
In the dirt.
No, off the plate.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 2 outs. That
Ball
one
3.
missed. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Full
He's had a
count.
tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And that'll
Ball
load
4.
the
Take your
bases.
base.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Drew Rasmussen will depart, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. Pete Fairbanks comes out trying to close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Ball 1 there.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
High. Ball 2.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Got it! And that's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from Tampa Bay.